Hi everyone. I just wanted to go over what was required in the course for week one and maybe just go around the course just in case this is your first online experience. The first thing you would have to do is in Blackboard, log into Blackboard. You'll see a course all set out for you. And one of the first things you should keep track of is I'll post announcements early on. They'll be quite frequently, and then after that it'll probably be once a week. And what you'll make sure you kind of read, so this is my welcome post, just to kind of give you an overview of what's required for an online course. It's got my email if you have questions and so forth. So that would be your starting point in week one. I also have a message about software required. So you would need Microsoft Office 2016. If you have 2013, even 2010, you can get by, but I think you get a free version of the 2016. So I think a lot of you will have 2016. If you have a MacBook, it's a little tougher. Refer to this syllabus, but it's tougher to complete the course. So you may want to email me if you only have a Mac option, because this course works a lot better with a PC. Also, when you're using a PC, so Microsoft made it a little bit more complicated here. With all their computers, they install the OneNote app, which is not the full version. So you don't want to use that one. And the way you could tell, the way I've outlined it in this screenshot, is you can use the full version will have the year attached to it. So OneNote 2016, totally fine. I also have a OneNote 2010 and OneNote 2013. The one you don't want to use, because it has very limited functionality, they just want to introduce you to OneNote, is this one. So if you type in, type to search OneNote, so you see all the different versions. And I don't have 2016 on this specific computer, but I have access to it at work. What you want to do is take 2013 or your highest version and then just pin it to the taskbar. Right? So then you've got it right at the bottom here, and then you have quick access, and you're not confusing it with this version of OneNote, which is just an app like you would put on your phone. It's just very limited, and you can't really complete the course, and you'll be asking like, I saw this video that did this, but my version doesn't. So be very careful with that. Also, you've got to have a OneDrive account, because we'll be uploading our notebooks to it, so I can kind of see it. I can see your notebooks, and you can share it with the rest of the class. So when you go into OneNote or OneDrive, you can go to OneDrive.com, create, well, I'm already logged into it, but you would create an account. When you're creating an account, make sure, so you can say sign up for free. Now, if you have a Microsoft account, you don't have to create a new one. So if you have an Outlook or a Hotmail account, I even have a way back when they used to have a passport.com account, and that one works. So anything that Microsoft owns, you could log in, so you don't have to really create a new account. Just make sure you create this one. Don't create the OneDrive for Business. All right, so you're creating a OneDrive account, and they'll ask you for information and so forth. All right, so you can get a new email address if you need be. All right, so that's why we're saying create a Microsoft account. Don't go down the OneDrive for Business. Each week, what I'll do is I will post, because there's sometimes a lot of information, it can be a little overwhelming. I will post what are the graded items for week one. So what are the assignments that will be worth grades, and we can we can go over. The first one for 10 points will be Find It quiz. It's just really meant to, so that you've reviewed the course, the syllabus, and so forth. Same thing with number 2, Policies and Requirements Agreement. And you will find that right under the quizzes and exams. So if you go into quizzes and exams, here's the Find It quiz, and here's the policy and agreement. So it's really not meant to trick you. It's just a very, straightforward. Make sure you take a look at the syllabus, and you have access to the syllabus here. Right, so you can download the syllabus, take a look at it. This is kind of like a detailed schedule of each week and the topics we cover. And then if you just want a quick review of what the graded items for each week, I'll post it in the announcement, but I've got it for the whole course here. Okay, so you have access to that. So for week 1, when you look at it, so you've got the Find It quiz that I just showed you, the policies and requirements. Then the chapter 1, you're going to be creating a picture folder in OneDrive. So I can show you if I log into mine, which I'm using my old passport. See if it's going to give me any. Oh, yeah, no, I can't create that. I was trying to create it. So I log in, and under Files, you can create folders just by right-clicking and say, hey, I want to create a new folder. So I just create a folder called Pictures. But this is the folder you're going to put 5 pictures in it. Okay, you're going to create a folder. I called it Kid Pictures. You can always rename it if you right-click it. Right? And so inside of that, so that's when you're going to right-click and you're going to share it with me. Okay, that'll be the first assignment. And all it's going to have you do is create this folder, and inside of it, I just put 5 pictures in. Now, how you can put 5 pictures in, you can upload them. What I like doing is just going to my folder side by side and just dragging them. It makes it a lot easier. But you can download these pictures. Now for each picture, the assignment's going to have you, and I'm going to click this one. It's going to have you put a caption in it. At first it'll come to the right hand side. If it doesn't, there's this symbol here. And here is the caption. So you could just put in a caption so that it shows up at the bottom. All right, so really that assignment is you having, let me sign in again because I guess they kicked me out. Essentially creating a OneDrive account, going to Files, creating a folder. I just created a folder called Pictures, but you don't really have to. You just can create one folder, call it whatever you want to add pictures in. Students do a variety of different things. That doesn't really matter. It doesn't have to be personal pictures. And name it, put 5 pictures in it. Once 5 pictures are in it, you right-click the folder. That's the only thing you're sharing with me. Okay, that's it. You're sharing with me. And with this one, you will not allow editing. I think the assignment only wants me to view your pictures. I can't do anything with them. All right, and you can send it by email, or you can send me as a link so I can click on it. Either way is fine. The link tends to work better for some reason, but all right. So that when you go back to so that's your third one here, creating a picture folder on OneDrive. Now you could get the instructions for all this under the assignments folder, and all the assignments. So this will be one where you could it says organizing it, creating a OneDrive account, creating pictures folder. So you can get a step-by-step. I just want to give you an overview, and you'll be able to, for creating a BOS 106 class notebook on OneDrive, it'll give you directions too. And that will be, if I'm going too quick, you can kind of stop the video, try to find it. So that's the picture. Then the third one is create a BOS class notebook. So this one, you're going to be, in the notebook, I want to show you what your end result would be. So you're going to create, Patricia created this folder last semester. You'll call it BOS dash and then your full name. Okay, make sure you use your full name. This is the one that you are only going to share with me. And so when you do assignments, albeit whatever you update in your notebook on your computer, because you shared it with me, will automatically update my computer. And you're going to give me editing rights. So whatever, I'm going to put something in your communication folder at the end of the week. Once I put it in there, the next time you go into OneNote, it'll update automatically. So this week, you're just creating this notebook. You're creating a Microsoft, and you should name it exactly like this because we're going to use it throughout the course. Microsoft OneDrive, Microsoft OneNote, class creation / and your name, your full name, whatever you put up here, student checklist, and communication. So this is what your notebook is going to look like at the end of it. And again, there'll be instructions. This is my OneNote. And you'll be creating a notebook, you'll be creating sections. So after you read the instructions and watch the video, it'll become clearer. And then you're going to have a OneDrive. There's a chapter 1. After you do, watch the videos and create it, there's a little quiz worth 10 points. Now, if you look at the point values, the notebook is the highest, 39. So make sure you're getting full points here and creating the pictures. The OneDrive quiz, the last thing you would do for week 1, again, it would be under quizzes and exams. But while the Find It quiz and the policy quiz is right, it's not in a folder, the other quizzes are in the quizzes folder. And then here's the chapter 1. So you would click there and you would begin. All right, so that's an overview of week 1. This course, the first couple weeks might be a little daunting. However, you could always email me. I'm usually on campus, so if it's better for you to kind of just come in, make an appointment with me, and I can go over things. But usually after week 3, it tends to settle down. And the course is really not too bad. It's very very helpful overall. Later on in the course, I just posted an announcement that there's free tutoring in the GM building, and that's a nice thing to take advantage of. All right, so that's it for now. If you got any questions, feel free to shoot me an email. Remember to really go into syllabus, download your syllabus. I'd really print out the schedule. I'd print out this schedule and the graded item schedule by week. The syllabus, you can always refer to it. It's pretty general, but the schedule is pretty important of when things are due each week. Right? Most are due on Sunday, but some are due on Friday. So you just want to make sure you have everything set out at the beginning of the week. All right, so if you have any questions, please let me know.